Hello everyone and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia, the definitive edition. At long last, we're back once again with this game. I find it harder and harder to sit down and actually record it every time I do, but we're so close to the end, so we're going to get there and we're going to get this done. I think what I need to rest, right? I need to rest for today, go into the inn and rest. Apparently I am at, like, the final dungeon. Once I go into the tower dungeon, like, that's... I don't need to go in here. That's, like, the end of the game, is getting through that dungeon. So... here's hoping we can get to it. Apparently it's very long, though, and I don't need to worry about level grinding, because I'll get a lot of levels from going through it. Which sounds like a slog, but we're gonna do it.
What are you doing, Patty?
Looking for Yuri. Have you seen him?
I think he's somewhere in town. Probably sleeping.
Yuri's just about the only one who can successfully hide from me. In any case, what are you doing, Flynn?
Patrolling. This town has no barrier, so I have to work extra hard to keep it safe. What is it?
Why are you the one patrolling? You're a commandant. Or is this part of a knight's duty?
It has nothing to do with a knight's duty or rank. A knight is... well, it's difficult to explain.
Is it?
Personally, I believe they exist solely to protect the people, but not all knights agree.
Then things haven't actually gotten any better?
No, they've improved quite a bit, though there are those who don't believe so.
Lies and rumors are insidious things. Ah, Flynn, you have far too many woes for one so young.
True. I have no want for trouble, but I am prepared to face it.
Is that right?
Ever since I learned the law is imperfect, I've looked for a definitive boundary between good and evil.
Aha, definitive. This is the definitive edition. I see what you did there.
Recent events have shown me that no such boundary exists. In the end, all I can do is face each trouble as it arises. Perhaps this path is full of pain, but I won't run. That's what I am prepared for. Patty?
Admirable, but codswallop. Long ago, I led the pirates as I freed, but I was only their boss because they had all given me their support. And had Yuri and the others not been there when my memories returned, I'm not sure what would have happened. Without them, I wouldn't be the chipper lass I am today.
Patty.
You don't have to bear your troubles alone. You have Yuri and me. We all have troubles, so we should work together to figure them out.
Together.
There's really gonna be no reaction from Flynn at the fact that this, like, 10-year-old girl just said that she was the pirate I freed who supposedly, as far as Flynn is aware, committed the Black Hope Massacre. He's just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You know, head nod. Whatever you say, Patty. Just no reaction at all. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, Patty. You know, sometimes I can't help feeling that you are terribly mature.
Yeah, well, apparently she was like a 40-year-old dude who did something to turn into a 10-year-old girl or something like that. I didn't do the 87 optional side quests that I had to know about beforehand to make sure I got them, but that's the general consensus I was given on what happened, so it's pretty asinine.
It's all right. You aren't the first to fall for my intoxicating charms.
Patty was already a creepy child, like, trying to hit on dudes so much, like, mainly always being like, Yuri, marry me and stuff like that, even though she's 10. It's made infinitely more creepy and disgusting by the fact that she was once, like, an older dude. I cannot fathom why they thought this was a good idea.
If we all work through our troubles together, then someday we'll be able to make the world we dream of a reality. Everything we do, starting with taking down the Autophagos, will be worth it.
Resolving to act on a decision influences those around you, and then that decision becomes reality. That's how whole worlds are created. Sink me. I'm losing out on my beauty sleep. Off to bed I go.
What about Yuri?
I'm young. I'm sure there'll be plenty more chances. Good night.
Good night. Don't bear your troubles alone.
Well, that happened.
Can't sleep?
What about you?
Oh, I was just out talking with Baul and it got late.
I was just checking on how the repairs were coming along. What?
Oh, nothing.
I hate it when you say that.
That's strange. I don't mean anything by it.
Hey, what are you gonna do after this is over? If all goes right, all the Blastia will stop working, including Hermes Blastia.
Right.
You won't have anything to do.
I guess not. That's all I had. Baul was my only friend. Destroying Hermes Blastia was my only purpose. I mean, I had my reasons, but...
But...
After traveling around with you all, I guess I don't really care anymore.
You're just gonna drop it like that?
What are you going to do? You lived for your Blastia research.
There's tons of stuff I could study. Besides, I realize there are things I can believe in besides Blastia. I don't have any family, so I don't... But I kinda like, you know, how we are. Hey, that's just between us. You can't tell anybody.
I won't, I promise. It's fun to have secrets with someone.
You've changed. You never would have said anything like that when we first met.
Has she really changed? I feel like Judith has been the same character throughout this entire story.
All the different people, different things on this journey, you know?
Yeah, I do. I never dreamed I'd end up like this. I don't want to go back.
Me neither. When everything's done, maybe I'll just travel the world with Baul.
That's nice. Hey, take Estelle too. There's still a lot in this world she should see.
You're not coming? It'll be so lonely without you.
Well, I guess I could.
Well, if we're going to do that, first we have to protect the world.
Of course. We'll show that thing.
Yes, we certainly will.
Any more cutscenes? Yeah.
That's the last one.
Good work. Sorry for making your work right before the final battle.
Don't worry about it. I'm a member of a guild. I have to do something. Hey, Raven. It's nice to be able to do things for others.
Oh, such grown-up words from Master Carol.
Yeah, I never did stuff just for other people. I wanted to show others that I could do stuff. I thought that was my dream, but I guess not.
To make a guild, to make the guild big, to be a respected boss. All boys have those dreams. It's fine.
But that was all just so I would look cool. I mean, there's so much you can't do alone.
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought I had to do it alone, or I'd look bad, or it'd be worthless, or whatever. That's not helping people.
I see.
If you work together, you can do a lot more and make a lot more people happy. I realized that traveling with everyone. I like that a lot more.
Young Master Carol, you are something. So far ahead of this old man. You are cool enough, just as you are.
Is he, though? Like, is he insert the condescending Thor face? Is he really, though?
You're cool too, Raven. Not as cool as Yuri, but...
Oh, that's debatable. I don't know about that one. It depends. Are we including Schwann in this equation? If you just take Raven alone, then yeah, I'd probably go on the Yuri side with that. But Schwann plus Raven, pretty sick.
Oh, I'm hurt.
So what's your dream, Raven?
Me? To be stinking rich with bevies of gorgeous women all around. I'm kidding.
I love Raven.
Now, I'm finally back to just living. So I guess my dream is to be able to dream again someday.
That sounds pretty hard, but I'm sure you can do it.
How does the whole Hermes Blastia thing in Raven has a Hermes Blastia in his chest keeping him alive, right? He's basically Tony Stark. What happens when we turn off all the Blastia and make him into spirits and stuff? What happens to Raven then? Does he just die? Is that just the end of that? How does that factor in here? Or is he already past the whole needing a Hermes Blastia to live thing? Because if so, I missed that plot point. They must have skipped it.
Thank you. I think I'll get it.
Hey, is your heart okay?
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's fine. Even if I work it hard, it just keeps going.
That's highly convenient.
I guess that's the effect of the spirits.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I guess this plan isn't all bad.
I'm glad I met everyone. I mean, you too, of course.
What? Explain this sentence to me. These two sentences to me. I'm glad I met everyone. Raven is already included in everyone. Why do you have to say, I mean you too? Is Raven, for some reason, not automatically included in everyone? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, Carol. Do you understand what the word everyone means?
I'm glad I met you too. Really.
We're gonna win tomorrow.
In a big way. All right, we should get to bed soon. Lack of sleep is the elderly's worst enemy.
Okay, night.
Yeah. Good night. Dreams are so not my style. But here I am, dreaming. What am I gonna do with myself?
I would argue that lack of sleep is like the enemy of basically every age demographic. But what do I know? It's probably especially bad for the elderly or something. But isn't like everything in the world more bad for the elderly?
It's almost time.
Yeah, I start to think about it and I can't sleep.
You get that way too?
You say it like I'm made of iron or something.
Would you mind if I sat next to you?
That's so rude!
Thank you. It's warm.
Why would you not just sit on Yuri's other side? Why you gotta make my boy Rapide get up? How dare you?
Tomorrow we face that Autophagos.
It's ironic that we're actually using Alexei's research to fight it.
If they had only been able to think of others.
What do you mean by Alexei's research? I don't remember. Did Rita make the Vesperia #1 from some research from Alexei? I don't remember. Maybe I'm just forgetting. I'll let that one slide because I might honestly just be forgetting something, but it sounds like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, but they made their choices. Nothing we can do about that.
Choices. You've always made your own choices, haven't you?
I figured if someone's gonna choose, it might as well be me.
I like that line. That is a good line right there. You know, I don't only just point out when I think this game is stupid, I point out when it does good too. That line is a good line.
And I won't find out if I made the right choices until the end.
But that's wonderful. Making a choice is so hard.
You made your own choice too.
I think I figured it out while traveling with you all. To live means to choose, and to have the resolve to make those choices.
I think that's kind of overdoing it.
I always just played the role I was given. I was happy to heal people and be thanked.
But then I learned my power was poisoning the world. Someone was always using me.
What about now?
I don't know. But I feel like I'm here doing what I am because it's my choice. My wish. I'm glad I came on this journey with you, Yuri.
Me too. I wasn't too sure what would happen when you asked me to take you out of the castle.
I'm sure.
I like traveling. Lots of different people, different experiences. We traveled the whole world, but I never got tired of it. I think it fits me. I think I'll just keep on going around.
And keep helping people in need.
Yeah, maybe there's some tomboy princess out there being chased by an evil monster.
You're mean.
Is Estelle a tomboy? I never really took Estelle as much of a tomboy. She's always been fairly girly. I think Rita is a tomboy, if anyone, but she's so much of a tsundere, you can't really think of her being any archetype other than a tsundere. Has Estelle ever done anything tomboy-like? I mean, her hair is kind of short. That's about the only thing I can think of.
It's strange. Right now, I'm not scared at all.
That's really stupid. You should always have at least a little bit of fear in your heart, especially when faced with the end of the world. Being afraid isn't a weakness. It's, what's the phrase? What is it? Being brave isn't not being afraid. It's doing something because you're afraid. Something along those lines. Like, having a healthy dose of fear is not bad.
If anything, the thought that a new world is about to dawn is...
The Atafagos won't kill us. We'll live on.
And I'll be able to stay with everyone. With you.
Thanks. I feel the same way. Let's get it over with, and live on in a future we choose.
Okay.
Estelle's great and all, but I'm just throwing it out there. If I was Yuri, 100%, I'm going for Judith. Just throwing it out there.
Well, looks like you slept well.
Yes, I did.
Like a log.
The bed was so much more comfortable than when we were here before.
Yeah, the whole town is in really good shape.
A city this nice needs a name.
All right, naming genius. Give it a shot.
Okay. Scrappy, handcrafted look... You suck!
I like that a lot. Why do you guys get to name the city? None of you had anything to do with building it. Why do you suddenly get to name it?
The light that melts away the snow. Arnian. How's that?
Arnian. That's a nice name.
Now it's got the Imperial seal of approval. That settles it.
Fantastic. I'm all done too.
With Vesperia #1?
This is Yoder's sword, isn't it?
What? Is it really okay for us to use that?
It's just the right shape and size. Plus, it's forged from rare metal.
If I recall, rare metal is quite scarce, and known to be exceedingly durable.
Listening to your discussion made me remember this sword. I'm utterly incompetent with swords, so I'd be delighted if it was of use to you.
Somehow it already feels different.
It is a decent blade.
This is not anywhere near as cool as Dane Nomos. Just saying. Probably like second best sword after Dane Nomos, but it's got nothing on Dane Nomos.
So then this one would be Vesperia #2.
Oh, I hate you.
It doesn't matter what it's called.
It's almost time.
Yeah. This time it really is the final battle.
Leave the construction of the Blastia network to us.
Wait, Commandant, you should go with them.
Sodia?
No one knows what might happen. They will need your help.
But the knights have been tasked with persuading the people to help with the Blastia.
I am well aware that we will not succeed without the people's cooperation.
Don't worry. I'm here too, after all.
Very well. But Sodia, Witcher, even though we'll be working separately, we are still a team. Remember that, if nothing else.
Yes.
Okay.
We have discussed the Blastia and spirits, and what to do after everything is done. But I think it will take time for some to accept this change.
You're right. Many people will be so lost.
However, they cannot live in a new world without accepting the changes.
You're right.
I will start by talking with the people here. They built this wonderful city of Arnian from nothing but a plain.
Yes, the residents here should accept it.
Good luck. No one would listen to me even if I tried.
No way!
Estelle, everyone, take care.